Hi, it's Ted from the Whispering Guys podcast. I'm here with Ash and Dan. This is episode 3, Boys Holidays. Just a heads up, this one's a little bit explicit. Hope you enjoy the episode.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 3.
Am I supposed to say
No,
that?
Hi guys, I'm Ash. Welcome to episode 3, and look who we have.
Yeah, I'm back. Ted, nice to see you again.
Good to have you back, Ted.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
Yeah. How was it?
Voice break 2 seconds in.
Every time. That's why I got the whiskey voice break. Oh no.
Ted, are you feeling better?
I am. I feel fantastic.
Can you just confirm it was not a hangover?
It wasn't, believe it or not. No, I've been on a little bit of a drinking ban. Other than
Drinking
today.
bender or ban?
Drinking ban.
Okay. And this started after you ill.
Yeah, this week I've been health is wealth, working, doing nothing else.
You've been working out a bit, haven't you?
Trying to, yeah.
Nice,
Join the
that's
gym.
We had a few people mention that they could see the muscles. You pointed it out on the first episode, didn't you?
People actually commented that?
No one commented
Oh,
that.
you can't.
No. Unfortunately, we've had no muscle comments whatsoever.
No.
The only comments we got was, "Where's the good-looking one gone?" and "Get well soon, Ted."
Nice.
And they were both from Dan.
Oh,
I have a backup account to send those messages in.
But no, a few people did ask, and I had a couple of my mates go, "Where's the other one?"
the other one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back. We're here.
We're back with
Yeah.
a vengeance, and we are ready to go for episode 3.
The three, what was it? The three amigos, or what did you come up with? The three
Mandingos.
man.
The 3 Mandingos, well,
Nothing
whatever. But yeah, we are back and ready. And as you noticed, you may have noticed, anyone that listened to the other podcast, Boris Johnson, David Beckham, and who is it? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
And we were going to be celebrities.
By episode 3, which is today.
So, yeah.
We've run out of room on the sofa, so we couldn't actually book them in.
No sofa, no budget. I actually didn't even call them. We should have asked them. We should have reached out. I reckon they'll watch
Drop
it.
him a DM.
Boris is definitely watching the podcast.
Boris doesn't read his DMs.
Why do you say Boris like that?
I said Boris.
Say it, Boris. Boris Johnson.
Boris has a Johnson. No, but in all seriousness, right? Boris don't read his DMs.
I bet he does. I bet he's a dog.
I
Do you reckon?
tried to add him on. Isn't he got like a new missus, a new bird?
He's got like 7 kids.
Legend.
What, really?
Don't take that as pure fact, but I'm pretty sure he has more than 5 kids.
Go on, BJ.
Could be 6, it could be 4.
If your initials are BJ, you're doing bits on dating apps, aren't you?
No, I don't think it makes any difference. Because if you're on a certain dating app, it normally comes up with just first name. And if you saw him and it just said Boris, you ain't doing bits.
I don't know. Boris is quite a good name. I wouldn't.
Would you name your child Boris?
What, you wouldn't mind meeting and dating a Boris?
I don't even know how to answer that one.
Didn't someone called Boris message you earlier?
Yeah, you have a message from... Right, so just before we started this, Ted was reading through his dating messages.
So we've gone straight into this.
And
Straight in.
we've got a message. We're going to touch on this a little bit more later, but we do have a
the
message,
message up.
right? And Ted's going to get it up right now. And listen to this. It is absolutely unbelievable.
I just got a glimpse of Ted's camera roll.
It was not a knobby.
It's impressive.
It's not impressive either. So a geezer named David matched me on Tinder. Don't know how it's worked. Can't tell you where he's from.
Please don't. He's got a blue tick. Is he a celebrity?
So, yep, the intro, not even a hi, how you doing? It was just a straight specimen. Do you fancy a discreet suck?
He said mate. He did say mate.
Yeah, he did say mate, to be fair. Nice
What do you
geezer.
reckon he meant by that? 'Cause
Wait, he actually called you a specimen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why are you so surprised?
I'm going to try that next time.
I've just never heard
You're right,
that
you specimen.
used.
And
Is that common in like the grinder scene, mate? Or
I wouldn't know, mate. I deleted it a while ago. That was pure
can
trial
we
and
just
error.
check? You know when you set up the app, it says
Yes.
male and looking for females.
Yes.
Have you accidentally put male looking for male?
I haven't, but one of my mates has.
Okay.
I won't name him, but
I think you should name him.
No, don't name him, but crack on with it.
he'll know who he is. He set it up as male looking for male, and geezer kept liking all of his pictures, and he thought it was like a bro code sort of thing,
Yeah.
where you would just back each other up and then just hype each other up. And it was only like 3 weeks in that he realised he was actually just chatting to geezers.
That is outrageous. That is like the worst mistake you can make on that app. There's no doubt about it.
So go on, tell us about his message. So he's called you a specimen and asked you for a discreet
suck, yep.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm assuming that's a blowjob in the gay community.
Well, okay.
I mean, a discreet suck could be used in a non-gay community as well.
Could be. I can't imagine girls being that forward though.
Well, we don't know. Let us know.
Let us know, girls, if you're out there. Would you use the terminology a discreet suck?
And so confusion aside, realised what had happened. I explained it must have been a mistake.
No, just read the messages. Because, can I just point out, he didn't just get this message. There is a conversation which goes on for like 5 or 6 messages. Just read the message and we'll discuss it afterwards.
Well, yeah, I'm not rude. Can I read the last one?
No, you can read the whole thing. Go the whole thing.
All right.
Wait, why is he video calling you right now?
I did reply to the last one.
Can we video call him?
No, it's a picture.
What?
We're not doing that. We're not. This is a screenshot. Just read out the whole screenshot.
Right.
That's what the audience want to hear.
Specimen, fancy a discreet suck, mate. I have no idea how we matched, but I'm quite alright, thank you, David. Bugger, I'm dead good. This was me. I think there's been a mistake here. Ha ha ha, it's fate. Seriously though, offers there, mate. I'm the best blower you'll have. You just walk in, I suck a load out of you, and you'll leave weak at the knees. It's still going to be a no, David. All the best, mate. Gutted. Polite as you are, handsome. Was how that conversation finished. And I've never spoke to him since. Yeah.
How long ago was this? Like quite recently, or
we're gonna go about a month ago. Yeah.
about a month? Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing's back yet. So he's got the message.
I blocked him as soon as that.
It was quite a witty back and forth there. I quite liked it.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like there was actually some chemistry between you two.
Yeah.
Are you not open to it?
More chemistry than I thought. I was not into.
Can I just point out, right?
Arms are sweating.
Maybe this is just me, and maybe I'm old fashioned.
Yeah.
If you try it with someone and they say no, trying it again for the second or third time is a bit weird, isn't it? That's a bit weird.
You might be
Persistent.
Nah,
yeah,
it's
persistent
weird.
or desperate. I think it's going to come across.
It came across both. Yeah.
He's like trying to be persuasive and change Ted's mind, but it's not quite happened.
That's weird. I find that weird.
But fair play, David. You gave it a good go.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just not my.
David, just to let you know, you might need to change your settings because you may be on the male looking for.
I can assure you, if he's asking for a
You may
discreet
be on
suck.
female. Actually, he might be down as a female looking for males. David, you need to just make sure you're down as a male.
Mate, he's probably done it on purpose. And if he's done it on purpose, that's the best bang.
Wait, Ted, how have you matched?
We've had this conversation. I don't know. It was a pure
Hang on a
accident.
minute. This
We're
just didn't cross my mind until way after you've told me about this conversation.
So you swiped.
How have you matched with David?
don't-
Ted has swiped right on David.
It must have been a bad hangover. I had nothing else going on.
Are you one of the like rapid swipers?
Yes.
Okay, so he's come up and you're covering yourself here. You've accidentally swiped him.
I don't know how it's worked out, but it's worked out.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, I mean a good way to start that. Let's say disclaimer. That was a bit vulgar, so apologies there for any parents that were listening in.
That's the intro for the week.
And we'll just call it a podcast there. I think that's enough. That's enough. That's all we need, really, to end. No, but anyway, how have you been anyway this week?
All good, mate. All good. Like I said, joined the gym last week, so I'm trying to sort of YouTube what the machines do, so I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Are you like following a PT plan, or are you just kind of going at it and seeing what happens?
Just seeing what happens when I turn up.
Any like what do you want to do? Get big or like what?
Lose
Get
it.
your summer bod.
Lose the tits.
Right.
Just have a bit of a better body.
Decent. We should have like a freeway like
Where are we going with this?
like
We should not have a freeway.
what was that show on Channel 5 like
Gladiators,
Fattest Loser US or something?
Naked Attraction,
I don't want to be part of that show. That sounds horrendous.
SAS.
Okay, I can't remember what it was called, but they all just like competed to see who like cut
Lost the
and
most weight.
lost the most weight and did shit like that.
I could do that.
We could have a little competition between each.
I've got competition with my dad at the minute where we have to go 3 times during the week.
Okay, to the gym.
Yeah. So
Right.
it can be don't have to go on the same day. And if you don't go, the other one buys dinner for that week. So you have to go 3 times. If you don't go, so you send each other a selfie every time you go.
Right. Okay.
If you don't go, you've got to pay for dinner that week.
So you've just got loads of selfies with your dad.
Do you
Yes,
send
just sweating
so
out.
you and your dad exchange sweaty selfies with each other?
I mean, we're fully clothed. I would like to make that clear.
Sweaty
But
forehead selfies.
Yeah.
Do you wear a band? With the gym, well, I find this an interesting one. With the gym, right? So you've
Yeah.
just started going.
Go
Do you shower at the gym or do you go home and shower?
at the gym.
Okay.
Just I get a bit of pride out of stealing their shampoo.
Is it good quality shampoo?
No.
It's
But
the
it's
sort of
just-
stuff
it's
that
not- I
makes you
don't have
feel
to
like
pay
really
for it.
dry when you come out.
It just means that I don't have to pay for it.
Okay.
If I had
you
the
don't have
choice.
to pay the water bills, which is a good shout.
All the heating.
Heating, water bills.
It's very current at the moment. It's expensive,
Heating of
isn't it?
what? I don't.
Water.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the heating of the radiators.
No, just the water.
Oh, okay.
If you're paying the heating of the radiators at the gym,
Surely
You
the
don't,
water
you don't
bills.
rock up to the gym with your TV, sit down and change room and watch episodes of EastEnders.
I mean, I don't watch EastEnders, but I do that. I take my iPad in and whack it up on the treadmill screen and just watch YouTube.
Yeah, I watch the
That's
football.
different.
I time my gym around the football.
Football, yeah, it's a great way to do it because you can be like, right, I'm going to go on this for this long.
I sat on the bike for 45 minutes on Friday.
Yeah.
Watching playoff game. Can't remember who it was.
Oh, Sunderland?
Oh no, it was North London Derby. Whenever that was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that
Germany.
45 minutes on the bike.
And then what'd you do for the rest of the 45 minutes?
Chilled out for 15 minutes and I just won again.
Fair enough.
So what's your preference? Are you like down for the bike first, or do you run, or what?
At the minute, I'm not comfortable enough to go in the weight room because I get in there and it's just
Okay,
stacked
so you've got
geezers.
the nerves.
Yeah, it's
Right,
just
yeah,
stacked
okay.
geezers that know what they're doing. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
Right, okay.
So I just run. They must think I'm just prepping for a marathon or something in there. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
done anything other than the bike or the running machine.
Okay, so they'll be like, oh, he's one of them cars. To be fair, I don't think they even look. Everyone, that's like the thing, isn't it? You go into the gym, you get pre-gym worries and that. You're like, oh, I'm going to look at all these big dudes. I actually don't think they even look. Anyone like who's trying to get in the gym.
I know I look though, so I know people.
So what? When you're there, you look at other people and be like, oh, he's big.
No, I just think, oh, what are you doing?
Oh, dude,
And they
you're
probably
one of
know
them.
what they're doing.
Okay, so you're like one of the worst.
But you could
people.
just YouTube, or you can even get an app these days, and you can just find out what to do in gym. I get what you mean, though. I think for a guy, I don't know about girls, but for a guy, it is a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's a little bit intimidating, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You do need to go with a gym buddy. You can spot you. Can
No,
just
I don't
cheer you
mind.
up.
I'll go on my own. I'll be honest. I've been out in the gym for ages.
But do you
right?
do
Quite
weights
obviously. Yeah, I'll do weights and I'll do runs now. I used to be into it all the time. I used to go all the time. Lockdown happened, all that shit. I got fat, right? So then I was like,
It happens.
okay, let me get back in the gym. I need to. I enjoy the gym. I like going, and it's really good for my mental health, right? So I
Yeah,
go to the gym
100%.
now. I started off running again, getting back in there, and then I was like in there probably about a month ago now. I just kept looking at the weights, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to pick them back up again. So I've started doing a full body 3 times a week, just a full body session. I'll send it to you if you want. But Ash, much of a gym guy, or
Don't need to, mate. I got those genetics.
you got the genetics?
Got
like-
those genetic. No. To be fair, I need to go to the gym.
You mentioned last week you wanted to be in the gym.
Yes, because I'm having a daughter, so I need to go and get absolutely wham and just fight everyone.
Do you think you can see yourself joining a gym in that?
I think I touched on it. I've got gym at work. I should just go to the gym in the morning. I just don't.
I would do it before you have the baby as well, by the way, because you're not going to have any time.
Yeah, no.
So now's the time.
I just can't be bothered. If I'm honest, I've been there. I've done that. I've done the whole gym thing. It's not just gym though, is it? It's the eating. You've got to eat right. You have to get your mental health right, your mentality right, because you have to go in the mornings or the evening. It's a whole mindset. I'm just not there yet. So personally, nah, gym's not for me at the moment. But I will start doing a bit of jogging, a bit of running now the weather's getting nicer, and just try and lose the belly and stop drinking beer. Cheers.
Fair play.
Yeah, I like that. No, all right, good. It's a good plan to like have in there and know that you want to do it at some point. But
when Whispering Guys takes off and we do Whispering Guys Ibiza, I will go to the gym.
is that? And you sure your wife's going to be okay with the Ibiza trip, or is she coming with, or?
I don't know if she watches this. No, she probably does.
She does. Your wife watches this. Like, we're fully aware your wife watches this.
Yeah, she'll be fine with it. She's cool.
She's good.
She'll
Yeah.
be fine with it.
All right, decent. I just wasn't sure whether or not she'd be up for you going on a
No,
lad's
we'll
holiday.
we'll form an episode and it'll be you two and Ibiza and me at home. I'll just be on the camera, webcam.
We'll just take you out on the nights out on fucking FaceTime.
On a GoPro on your head.
Ashley, this is amazing. We're going to the strippers, Ashley. Do you want us to turn you off now?
Oh, look, yes, she's here. She's right here next to me. But no, I don't know. Gym's a big thing. I think it's more than just going to the gym, and I'm just not quite there.
It's
yet.
like a change of lifestyle, isn't it? It has to be, I think, for it to work out.
Breaks up your day as well. I literally get in from work. I've got nothing else to do. I live on my own. It just gives me a reason to just get out of the house, do something, even if it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I walk to the gym, put my headphones in.
Oh, you walk there as well?
Yeah, I walk to the
That's
gym.
so good.
It's
When
only
you, when you jog there, then you don't need to do the treadmill because you've already got your heart
No,
rate
but
up.
he
you know
only
how
goes
busy
to the
Clapham
gym
High Street is as well.
to run.
Yeah.
He only goes
Sorry,
to the gym.
I'm sorry. This is really bad for the podcast.
Ash said he was going to give up drinking. He's here, down in his Swedish cider and necking whiskey.
Whiskey. Yeah.
It is
It's
whiskey.
good for the throat. I think it helps my throat.
You had a busy night, have you?
Yes, talking.
Oh.
Up all night talking.
Yeah.
I just know you're always trying to set me up here. So yes, I've just got a bad throat, so I'm having some whiskey.
Oh, okay. Fine. You're sipping out of a shot glass, is that how
Yeah,
you do
because
it?
even when you're ill, you still turn up and film the podcast. Yeah, because that's what you do, isn't
Wait,
it?
you're ill right now?
Yeah.
Have you done a PCR test?
Yeah. Cool. I mean, well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good week. I'm glad you're feeling better.
All
You
good,
been
mate.
up to anything, Danny boy?
I mean, the biggest event that happened in my week was yesterday, the FA Cup final.
And for those of you that don't know what happened, well, you're a Chelsea fan, aren't you, Dan?
Yep.
So how'd that go for you?
Shit. I'll just sum it up quite nicely for you there. Dodge the topic. It was shit.
Okay, so I'm guessing you don't want to elaborate or talk about
I can elaborate on it. I actually thought we weren't awful, but the result hasn't gone the way I wanted it to.
Okay. So you're being a bit of a sore loser, would you say?
Yes. Yeah. Phone got turned off. I disappeared, and I just couldn't sit in my flat, and I just had to go.
Do you actually turn your phone off after
I got back after watching it. I was like, I can't sit in here. Turning off the phone. Don't want to hear anything. Don't want to see anything. Don't want to listen to people's theories about how Chelsea could have done better or how good Liverpool are or whatever. So I just turned the phone, went for a drive.
Did you go for your late night drive?
Yeah, mate.
With late night music?
I'll tell you what I did. I drove down to Brighton and I ran along the seafront.
Did you?
Yeah. That is what I did last
Decent.
night.
At what time?
About 10 o'clock I was there.
Mate, that's buzzing. That's buzzing.
Brighton was buzzing.
Yeah.
We need, in all seriousness, a Whispering Guys trip down to Brighton.
We'll do
done.
that. What, for a night out or
I
for a
think
day?
so.
I'm done.
We just do the whole thing. We get the podcast out there in Brighton, and we go down and we have a night out, and anyone we chat up or chat to, we'll just tell them that
Chat
we're
up.
here on a business trip.
Should we give them business cards?
Yeah, why not?
Here's a Whispers card.
No.
Here's a bumper sticker.
They'll be like, what's your Insta?
Here's a bunda sticker.
The Whispering Guys. What's up? Whispering Guys, isn't it? That's at Whispering Guys. Yeah. Anyone asks? Whispering Guys.
Alright, let's get it in the diary.
See if you
I
can
think,
find...
I think we get it in there and have a little social outing
Mate, do you know what?
/ business trip.
It's funny because normally you would say 10 o'clock. I'd be like, that's way too late. But I was cutting my front grass yesterday, front garden. Because
It's 10 o'clock.
it was too hot to do it during the day, wasn't it? And then in the evening,
Your
I thought it would start.
neighbours
Yeah, I was about to say.
No.
You.
So I started doing it, and then I looked at the time. It was 8:30, 9:30. Then my neighbour was chatting to me, and it was still quite light, wasn't it? So I didn't actually use the machinery. I wasn't using like the hedge trimmer or anything. I just started like raking up and cleaning up stuff. But it was about 9:30 when I went in, and it was nice out. So
It was still light in Brighton till about 9:30.
oh mate, yesterday was
I would say.
beautiful. We've been quite lucky recently. The weather's been really good. So yeah, to be fair, I'm looking forward to like this summer, but the weather's nice. You lot got any holidays booked?
I beef with the boys end of August.
Oh, you do, you actually have an
do.
IB for trip?
Oi.
Ah, I love it. No, I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I haven't booked anything. But I'll tell you what, that sounds unbelievable.
Ibiza?
Yeah, I've never been before, so it should be a
You're-
good
No,
night.
I've never been
It's
Ibiza.
so-
Actually, haven't been Ibiza
No,
ever. No.
I can't
I
afford,
was
can't
more
afford
like
it.
the lads' holiday kind of destinations. To be fair, I've been to a few random places for lads' holidays, but most of them are like the lads' holiday destinations.
The scummy ones.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in-betweeners.
When I look back now, yeah, they were like that. No, yeah, in between us is bang on, to be fair, mate. Although I wasn't in a self-fellatio club.
Neither.
That's what they do in between us.
Yeah.
The master of self-fellatio! And he comes out and he's like, this is decadent, Neil.
We're gonna have to put
You think a geezer sucking his own knob is decadent?
we're gonna have to put a disclaimer on this podcast.
100%.
We have explicit language on the podcast.
We're like 2 minutes in, and we've spoken about you being sucked off.
No, I didn't get
you and your
sucked off.
mates-
The offer was there.
Sucking each other off.
No, we didn't suck each other off. We just didn't go in those clubs. But I know they're there. There's a possibility.
So wait, you've been on lads' holiday before?
I have, mate. Yeah, I have been on a couple.
Go on,
couple of
mate.
little
Where you-
trips.
Tell us where you been. Where you been?
So I've been to like Ted said, like the scummier places, like the proper lads' holiday
Oh,
vibes.
name him. Name and shame.
I've been Magaluf. I've been Zante. They're like the two ones I went on back in the day, freshly 18, 17.
Ooh-wee.
Out we go, lads' holiday.
Was that Lynx Africa vibes?
No, I was better than it was
Baggy
No, do you know
jeans.
what? No. It was
With the like shirt.
it
that's
was
got
jean
flames on it.
shorts, so like jorts, which like now are frowned upon, innit? People don't even wear denim shorts.
They
now.
were always frowned upon.
What? When you're on lads' holiday, you didn't wear denim shorts?
The ones with your
don't
pockets were
think so,
hanging
Mate,
lower than
I
the short.
tidied up in them denim shorts, cleaned up, mate. They did the business, so the girls weren't moaning about them because they come off quick enough.
Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever owned like a pair of jean shorts.
You've been on a lads' holiday,
Yeah, I have.
and you've never worn denim shorts. None of your boys have worn denim shorts, white Converse, and a black t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm sure there has been a day when
You've
someone has
worn denim
them.
shorts.
Yeah, not in the last 3 or 4 years.
No, but
think you have.
2013, 14, when we were 18, you were rocking denim shorts. I was wearing denim shorts on lads holidays?
It was the dodgy Top Man Rihanna t-shirts.
Okay,
and
Yes.
What was the
chinos.
shorts? Chino shorts.
It
With
was
the
normal
carrot
chinos,
chinos, they're like a little bit orangey.
Yeah.
You wore full chinos on a lad's
And
holiday?
plimsolls.
I'm sure I went out with full chinos. Yeah. I would have worn shorts at some stage.
Okay, so the only time, like, I think I took I'd only take one pair of jeans for lads holidays, but it was shorts all the time. But it was like basic white Converse and just a plain t-shirt or whatever. That was me on lads holiday.
Yeah.
But there where I've been. Where have you been?
MAGA 3 times.
Same place 3 times.
Yeah.
That not
Oh,
boring.
you could go 3 times.
No, it's just different holiday every time you go.
Yeah.
But it's the same strip.
No, the
Yeah, I know,
gets
but it
better.
just changes every night if you don't remember it.
Wait, have you seen Benji? Do you know who I'm on about? In MAGA?
Is this the self-fellatio geezer?
Nah, the
Then
guy, the security guard guy that like lifts up all the girls outside Alex Bar.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, mate, how'd you go 3 times and never see Benji?
I'm sure it's 3 times. It might be 2 or it might be 3.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Iron Appa.
Oh, and I never did Napa. I did Napa when I was this is really weird, right? But when I used to go with my family, used to go Cyprus all the time, I've definitely been in Iron Napa as like a 7-year-old. Don't know why I was there. Blame my mum and her friends, but I was there in a... mate, I swear, no one's meant to be coming here today.
Right, let me get
I
that
don't even know
one
what that is.
Carry on, boys, carry on.
Mate, what are you doing? He's just answering my door. I don't even know who that is. I have no clue. Ash, who is it?
I think someone's locked. I'm sorry. Sorry, someone's locked themselves out.
Oh, no idea.
I'll let him in. Anyway, don't matter. Carry on, Gab.
No,
What
but
are you
yeah,
talking
I've been in Napa as like a 7-year-old, but never had the lads' holiday experience in Napa. And I've heard I've missed out, to be fair. Apparently it's pretty good. Like, is it Castle Club or something was like the main
Mate, I
place?
couldn't even tell you the name
Car
of the
Wash.
places.
That's
I remember
it,
Car Wash.
because it's from
Yeah.
the film. Working at the car wash.
I have no idea what you're talking
What's that
about.
film? Shark Tale?
Shark Tale, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen Shark Tale.
Yeah, but I've never been to I've never been to these lads'
Have you
holidays.
ever done any type of lads holiday? Not even like a Butlins trip. Mate,
What the-
they're actually at my door.
It's a stripper.
Who is it? I have no deliveries or like Amazon stuff or anything. Whoa, slam the door.
Oh, no, sorry.
Shut up. You've ordered Mackie D's.
I was hungry.
Mate, we're like mid-conversation of the podcast. What have you ordered then?
Don't worry.
Alright.
No, it's not for you.
Is it for me?
It's a bit soggy though.
Yeah, that's right, just get it all over the sofa. I cannot believe you've ordered Mackie D's.
Yeah.
Just like, sod the podcast, I'm gonna have a Mackey's.
What podcast?
So, mate, do you know what? Talking about lads holiday, the food, right? The food, I feel like is a massive thing after, because you're trying to order at like a foreign restaurant, and it ain't the same as getting a kebab after a night
It's
out in England.
Spanish. Ain't that fucking different?
Oh, I had Greek, mate. Zakynthos, difficult.
Oh,
What's the Kimfos?
Zanti.
there's a place, yeah.
Mate, I'm so baffled. at this
All I
stuff.
can smell is chips.
It does stink,
It
to be fair.
stinks, mate.
Can we open the door?
You've got to open a window. My flat will stink.
All right, should we cut the podcast?
Yeah. Right, we're going to take a break for 5 minutes whilst Ash decides to open up the window and eat his chips. And we'll be back and let you know what he rates his Mackies out of 5.
Triple cheeseburger, and there's still no condiments, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to take a few minutes to finish my McDonald's.
I hope it was worth it, mate.
Do you know, when I ordered the McDonald's, quite discreetly, I felt. I didn't.
I had no clue. There wasn't even a. Do you want anything?
I completely forgot that they were gonna have to ring the buzzer.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot that we'd maybe be mid conversation. So, apologies. That was not the most professional thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I see. Ted got the repeat burger that he enjoyed so much last time.
Yeah, give him a triple cheeseburger. I think
It was very good. It's changed my order going forwards.
So no longer quarter pounders,
No.
just triple cheeseburger.
Triple cheeseburgers, chicken selects, and I like the little mozzarella bites as well.
The mots are all. If
Yeah.
I'm at Mackey's and they're on the menu, they're worth it, and they
Yeah.
whatever they put up.
It depends. If you're ordering, then don't get it because they never give you the salsa dip, and that's what.
Now
makes
we
it-
ain't having this conversation again.
But that's what happens.
Did you hear this?
No.
Because Ted wasn't here for this conversation. But last week, right, all we spoke about was how much Ash hates that Mackey's don't give him his dips.
Why don't you just ask at the window?
No, on his delivery.
No, when you
Oh,
deliver,
when you- yeah, got ya.
But anyway, getting back off track. We're going back. We were talking
go
about
on.
lads' holidays. You lot were just in the middle of talking about Zante. I don't even know that place you were speaking about.
Yeah, it is Zanti. I think the real name is Zakynthos.
Hmm.
You fly to like Zakynthos, and then Zanti is like what everyone calls it. I think something like that. But yeah, I was saying about the food on like a lad's holiday, right?
what are you getting? Because it's not quite the same as England.
I play it safe. McDonald's. I live off cheeseburgers.
So you'll go to like the Mackies wherever
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm a bit of a risk taker, to be fair. When it's like, there was in Zante on the corner, there was a place called BJ's, and decent. Like, it was actually really decent. But we'd go there because it was on the corner, and our hotel was like straight up. Like, you always kind of find like a point on the strip. I don't know, Ash. It's hard to describe it, but Ted will know what I mean. You find a place on the strip which is like your home territory. Yeah, and it's like, right, we know this little bit here. So, BJ's was like on the corner, right? Just straight up on the left was our hotel. And then literally BJ's was on the corner. Anyone that's been Zante's probably knows of BJ's, to be fair, because it always had like a massive queue. It was always like the busiest place. But once, right, one night, my mate decided to get a garlic sauce with his wrap, like his kebab. Mate, our room, not even lying, the bathroom was like green the next day. There's no other way to describe it, but that garlic sauce was dodgy, mate. I don't even know what BJ's are putting in their garlic sauce. I don't even know if BJ's is still a thing in Zante, but it was the place to be, like, for late night snacks.
That could be a little trip we do back to BJ's.
I'd be more than happy to lead you guys on an expedition to BJ's.
Do you know what? I'm not too sure.
Can we just clip the last 10 seconds of that sentence?
David? David, are you going to be our guide?
To guide the boys to an expedition to BJ's.
Yeah.
No way. Do you know what? I don't think I could go because I feel like everyone's going to be like 18 years old.
Yeah, do you think if you went...
What do you mean, and?
It would
Let's
still be
clip
fun,
that bit
though.
as well.
We're not clipping that at
I
all.
think it
We
would
are
still
not
be fun, to
clipping
be
that.
fair. Like, even if they were really young, you'd just make of it what it is and like have a good time, to be fair.
If my mates decided to go tomorrow, I would go.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd
think I'll
the
ever
same.
be too old for that holiday.
It's almost so much fun. No matter, do you know the thing I would struggle with now? The injuries.
What do you mean, as in like,
Injuries.
falling over? Or...
Oh, mate, everyone always got injured on a lad's holiday.
See, the only thing I would struggle with is being able to keep up now. If
Oh,
I have
yeah.
one night out, I'm done for 2 or 3 days.
To be fair, the last one we had, we went to Rhodes, and it wasn't really meant to be like a proper full-on lads holiday, but you know what it is, and the drinking culture just starts up
Yeah.
again, and I didn't even realise there was like a drinking scene in Rhodes, but yeah, we found Old Town has clubs and bars, and yeah, we just got into it, and then one night, we'd been out on a massive session, day drinking, evening, whatever, the whole night before. The boys are like, oh, we're going out again. Oh, I just couldn't do it. I had to take a night off. I felt like the biggest, I don't even know what to call myself, but I felt like a failure. I was sat there and I just had to sleep it. I just had to sleep through it.
I think that's normal now. If I go out, even on a boys' holiday when I was like 18, 19, I would have 2 days out and then have a night in on a curry on my own and then go out again.
That's a good shout, to be
Yeah,
fair.
I can't.
See,
We've done 10 days at the
I
time.
looked at the menus
10
and it was all
days.
square. It was all placed. You know when you look at the Greek language, it's like PlayStation buttons, right? I was like, how am I ordering anything here? I don't have a clue. Mate, there's squares, there's triangles. I'm like, hang on a minute. I know what to do on FIFA, but I can't read the menu when it looks like this. So I sat there, mate. I think the lady, we stayed in like an Airbnb because it's kind of evolved from like the shittest hotel you can find.
Yeah.
Then as you got a bit older, you're like, right, we're going luxury this time. And you get like a fancy one because you know if you're bringing people back, you want it a bit nicer. And then the come back and be like, oh, this is your hotel? You'd be like, yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
You were obviously luckier than our ones then.
Right, you got the bad ones.
No, we just didn't have any.
Oh, really? There's no way you went on like Magaloo 3 times and wherever else you went and never took a back to your hotel.
I'm sure my mum and my sister are watching this.
Okay, they still probably expect you to go on those lads' holidays and
They weren't there, were they?
No, they weren't there.
Oh, there you go then.
Unlike mine when I was 7. Mum, killing my vibe.
Them sort of holidays, not really. The stories that I've got aren't really about girls.
Really?
Not really.
Oh shit! See, I don't know, but like you go out there to have fun as lads, but it was just like it would happen.
It's just a write-off. If you're just pissed for a week, it's just you and your mates sitting around hanging 24/7.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're out till like 5 or 6 in the morning, sleep all day. You just do everything in reverse. Everything that you go on a holiday for, you do the opposite.
That's true. Yeah, that I completely agree with that.
So you don't go
be
to the
fair.
beach, sunbathe?
No, you have days out where you go to the beach, but you come back from that holiday needing a holiday.
Yeah. You come back like you need a couple of days off to recover before going back to work.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to book. Like, you have to be wise. You take a day off before and like at least 2 days off afterwards.
The only thing I would say, have you seen the In-Betweeners films?
Yeah.
It hits the nail on the head. It's exactly that.
Yeah. passing out in random places and stuff, and like I don't know about that ants nest and that hotel, but I have seen feces in places that aren't the toilet. Put it that way.
I do have a story about that, to be fair.
What? No, like from my mates.
That's grim.
I told you the toilet was green, mate, from BJ Sauce.
I thought we said no toilet chat this
yeah,
episode.
alright, well it's lads on days, but you said you got a story, so I want to hear it now. Ted's saying no toilet chat, and to be fair, we actually didn't want to have any toilet chat, but I want to hear the story.
So we had gone into rooms, I think there was probably about 10 of us, so we had done 3 rooms of 3 and a room of... Oh no, it must be... Yeah.
Who got on? Were you on their own?
The worst maths ever.
It must have been, I don't know, 2 rooms of 3 and maybe 2 rooms of 2.
Right, okay.
And you've met a couple of my mates, so they had all moved the beds together, so it was just one big like sweat box. It looked absolutely rank.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. We were like 18,
by the end of the
19 at
holiday,
time.
how much does the room smell?
It gets so much worse. So it stunk. There was like bars on the window, so you couldn't get out. No aircon. It was fucking boiling.
Were you in the in-betweeners hotels?
I could tell you. I think it was called Solivera, if you want to Google it. It's probably the worst one listed on Earth.
Okay, wait. I am actually going to Google it. Watch it. Where was it?
Magaluf.
Okay, let's have a look. We stayed in the Soul or something. I can't remember what it was called.
It was like Solyvera, Solivera.
Well, we're not going to get a sponsor from them.
I've got
You
it
won't see
right.
a sponsor from them. It was
Oh
so
no,
bad.
no, mate! It don't look too bad.
It didn't look like that.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's not too shabby, mate.
It didn't look like that.
We stayed Vista Soul, by the way, if that means anything to anyone. There you go. Full of honestly, this is where I got my I was gonna say taste for Swedish. But that probably isn't the right.
You're such an idiot. Finished there? Quite finished?
I don't even know how to describe it, mate. But yeah, I developed a fondness for Swedish women in Magaluf.
Any particular reason why?
Yeah, at that hotel there were so many Swedish women, and we just got they're up for a good time, mate. That's all I can say.
Ours was German men, to be fair. I could say the same.
Yeah, there's always German men and Serbian men.
So yeah, these rooms, they were like prison cells. So it was 3 of my mates, and they're all quite big blokes as well. And the room was it must have felt like 40 degrees in there. So I thought it'd be funny on like the second day I shit in a Pepsi cup.
Brilliant.
And I snuck it into their room and not told anyone to put it under their bed. So it was like, I don't know, day 4 or day 5 of this holiday, and their room, it smelled like the sewage. So they were all arguing about why it smells so bad, going downstairs complaining, and I knew the whole time it was me. And I think I said on like the second to last day, I was like, I've shit under your bed. And I remember just having a big fallout with one of my mates about it.
Yeah, do you know what? That is one of
I'm
the
not
massive
surprised.
fallouts on lads' holidays happen, right?
Yeah.
We smashed up one of our mates' beds like one night, just absolute like we were bad, right? But we smashed up his whole bed, like kicked it, broke it, everything. He comes back from his night out. He's like, basically, we always had a mate that ended up in a relationship, right? He got like his little holiday romance.
Yeah.
He's out on like dates. He stopped coming on nights out with us. Comes back from his little date. We're like, right, let's do something. We smashed up his bed. I remember that I've got this vision in my mind. We'd smashed it up so much already that I was like, oh no, that's enough, boys. I look back, my brother and my best mate just just absolutely like destroying this bed. The guy comes back. He's like, where's my bed, boys? And it's just on the floor, smashed. It's just, like the wooden beams, they're all just in pieces on the floor. He just starts crying and goes and stays with the girl. We literally landed and he never spoke to us again.
You haven't spoken to him since?
Have not spoke to him since. Speedy, if you're listening to this, mate, I am sorry.
Well, Speedy, grow up.
Yeah, but you should have grown. You should have grown up, Speedy. You're a fucking melt. No, I'm joking. But never spoke to him again. There was a lot of dissolving. You saw who had the minerals, I think, to survive on the lads' holidays.
It is. You've got to be a strong character to get through that week.
Because the rules are any rules that go in England, they just disappear. As soon as you walk at that terminal and your passport's been checked, and you arrive and you walk at the airport and it is hot.
Yeah.
Might be too hot sometimes as well. But, you get out and you just know as soon as that sun hits your face, the rules are gone. Anything goes, mate. Anything goes. On the transport, the coach, as soon as the lads' songs start coming out and...
So the first night, we had just had a few drinks on the balcony, and we've got a mate who was a little bit smaller than everyone else, and he just gets himself in a state. So we had pinned him down probably.
Do I know who this is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We must have landed for about 2 hours, pinned down, eyebrow comes straight off, and it just looks terrible for the rest of the holiday. Like, he had no say in what was
Oh
happening.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Talking about shaving, right? So,
Why would you do that?
No, I don't.
But you could hear the screams of like, it's the first night.
So, I don't know what happened, right? But we went to... I don't know what comes over on like lads' holidays. It's so hard to describe it. Like, you just do shit you'd never ever do.
I know.
And like, right, so...
I'm telling you now, right? If we arrive anywhere and you shave my eyebrow, we're
Mate, I shaved my head. Not even lying. Magaluf, and my hair just got a little bit long on the sides, and I was like, right, do you know what? We can trim this up enough, and it'll be all right. I'd had it cut before, but I was so worried about messing it up for holiday. I only told him to take like a little bit off, and I was like, oh yeah, just take off a bit, mate. It'll be sweet. We go on holiday. I'm like, I knew I should have had my hair cut short. It was just annoying me, but really pathetic. I was like, right, to my mate, I was like, just do me a favour. Just shave, like, the tiniest bit, right? And I knew he could do it. Anyway, he's shaving, and then out of nowhere, he's like, and I was like, mate, I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, what was that? And I just hear him like, I'm like, what have you done? Like, it's gone from like him doing me a favour to like, this is disaster. I was like, my brother comes in, he's like, laughing as well. It's like a bunch of like monkeys in the room, all giggling and shit. They take a picture, right? They show me it. There's just a chunk like missing from my hair.
Whereabouts?
On the back, mate. So I
you
couldn't
haven't got to see it.
right? But no, honestly, I was like, there's no way I'm going out like that. No way. Yeah. So another guy, we had 4 of us in the room, comes in. I was like, you gotta help me, mate. Right? So he gets the razor, puts it on 0.4, and it's like as short as it can go. And he shaved all of it. He started shaving everything to like try and level it out. And we're just going to go from like so outrageous haircut. And then basically they showed me the line after and it was all wonky. I was like, "John, boys, just shave it all off." They got
top as well.
Yeah, mate. So I went out there with a similar length to what it is now, but it was a little bit like more tidied up. And I came home with a 0 all over.
Have you got a picture?
I don't know if I do, but basically my mum picked us up from the airport. Right, because there was like a load of us coming back and we were like, fuck getting the train. My mum didn't even recognise me at the airport. Never seen me with like a bald head or anything. And I took off the hat and she was like, oh, like, I think she nearly had a heart attack. Like, it was bad. But I did about 3 nights looking like Batista in Magaluf.
It's bold, to be fair, to get a haircut out.
I was bold.
No, you were bald, not bold.
Alright, I was both.
Do you say bold or bald?
Bold, whatever. People say bold.
It's bold.
It's bold.
No, but people do say it's a bold man.
Yeah, that's completely different to being bald.
If you're bold, that's like italic. And
Yeah. If you're bold, that means you're just like aggressive.
Alright, yeah, but people pronounce bald as bold.
No, you don't. It's bold.
Yeah,
Idiots,
they do.
idiots do.
Alright, fine.
Morons.
But I'll be like, if I saw Pep, I'd be like, Pep's bald.
It's bald.
Pep is bald. Yeah.
Pep is bald.
Yeah, it's not bold.
No,
It is
but it
bold
was a
as well.
bold choice for me to shave my
Yeah,
head.
it was a bold
Yeah.
choice. Okay, fine.
Alright,
So-
grammar police. Fucking hell, I was telling you a funny story. No more. No, but I don't know what comes over you. And yeah, I shaved my head I didn't even shave it, actually. I had no involvement. It went from a tiny little favour to me going out bald the next day.
Going out what?
Going out bald.
How many likes would be if to get to shave your head?
Now, do you know what? I've done it. I did it in lockdown. Shaved it again.
So if we get 100 views on this, you're shaving your head.
No.
6.
Oh,
If we
no,
get
do you
6
know what?
likes.
It's just got to be in the spur of the moment. In lockdown, it just got too long. I was like, I'm shaving it off. Nowhere was open. I just shaved it. I don't mind me when I shave it all off. I embrace it. It's so easy. It's just the easiest thing I ever do is when my hair is short. Don't have to worry about it. It dries quick. Like, it's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, I hear that.
But yeah, for that lad's holiday. And to be fair, I'd like line. Don't know how I can go into this, but basically it killed some chances. That's what I'm gonna say.
Really?
Yeah.
All your MDMA.
Okay.
Never tried
MDMA,
it.
You put all your MDMA and all the drugs in their tent poles.
Oh, that's quite a good idea, to be fair. See that girl? 7 grams of fucking
Yeah,
coke.
9 grams worth of
9.
NHS or something, wasn't it? Yeah, I saw that.
Fucked, mate. Right. Anyway, yeah, I was completely like shaved head, bald for the last 3 days of Magaluf. So that's my shaving story.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
mate.
you can pull that off. You can pull off anything. Do you just get a message?
I did, yeah.
Who's that from?
David.
No, where's it? Where's that? Tinder?
Hinge.
Hinge, decent.
One of the many dating apps we've got.
Is it a message or is it a like? Or what, I don't know how this works.
Just a match.
And what's
Oh,
the name?
go on, go on.
What's the name?
Annabelle.
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 Right,
Go
so
on,
what we're
Annabelle.
going to do, right, on this,
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, what we're going to do on this, right, because it's not there, if we can give Annabelle a shout out on the podcast, right, and we can tell Annabelle a few things about Ted,
yeah.
and you're going to message her back and say, listen to my podcast.
Am I fucked?
We are going to get
And then
Annabelle to listen.
we can get her to decide whether she wants to date you, depending on the information we give.
How do you know I want to date her?
Ah, she
You've
looks
matched with her.
like- yeah, you've obviously swiped. So no, don't reply.
Right.
We're going to reply.
I feel like at some point, Annabelle and Ted, we can make this like a date between you two.
How buzzing would that be? Imagine if you met someone, they're like, I've got a podcast, listen, and you listen and you get a shout out on that.
I feel like we make this happen.
I think we
Annabelle is, if you are listening
Send her
already,
what you want.
then we're open to it. But I think let's have a look and just get an idea
She's
here.
lovely. She's like a lovely human being.
She
Don't
looks.
send anything, but I can't
No.
get banned off Hinge. That's my last one.
First round is on.
Do you know? Sorry,
Okay.
can we just stop there? Can we elaborate? Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Can
Ash
we
has been. By the way, every time Ash has like disappeared from screen or there's like a cut or whatever, Ash is. I guarantee you, he is doing another shot of whiskey.
Yeah, basically, because Rio won't sponsor me, I'm now drinking any other drink I can find. But anyway, back to this.
Okay.
Yep.
Can we elaborate on why you cannot get banned on Hinge because it's your last chance?
Well, I've been banned off Hinge already, but I've just got my account back.
Oh, they let you back on.
I had to get a new phone and a new email.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that deep. Right. Okay.
So I guess you're off the sex offenders register now.
A few years clean, yeah.
I didn't know you were on
Don't
that,
send
mate. To
anything
be
bad,
fair.
though.
No, I won't. I'm gonna go through Annabelle's profile.
Alright, go.
Just read it out.
Actually-
Just read it out.
Right. Okay.
That's
fine.
not, no surnames, no personal.
It doesn't
Okay.
say surnames.
No,
No,
personal.
it doesn't,
Don't
it
say
doesn't.
where she lives.
Okay, so the first is like a picture,
Okay.
just to show you. And it says first round is on me if I'm taller than you. So Ted, who's buying the first round, she's 5'3".
So I'm 6'2".
Okay, Ted is buying the first round.
Yep.
Okay,
Wait, no.
wait. Imagine being
she's
No,
buying
she's
the first
buying
round.
the first round.
first round is on me if I'm taller than you.
Oh yes.
So you're buying the first round,
And
and imagine being 5'2". I'm sorry to any small kings out there, but I've never met a guy that's 5'2". I don't think. Actually, I met
Maybe a child.
I met
if a child's on Hinge, we've got
what's
questions.
Mini
to be
Me
asked.
called? He was on like a nightclub.
Vern Troyer.
Vern. I met Vern on
Like
a night out in
It's not-
Portsmouth.
What
Yeah.
was he, 4 foot something?
He was definitely smaller than 5'2",
Yeah,
to be
he
fair.
was.
R.I.P. Vern, rest in peace. Right. Then it says she's 22, 5'3", won't tell you where she lives, and there's a no to like anything exciting. So she don't drink, she don't do drugs, and she don't smoke. Perfect.
All good matches.
Right. Okay. And then it says one thing I'll never do again: a year-long talking stage. So she's up for a date, nice and quick.
Nice.
And then, fact about me that surprises people, I've preformed aerobatics. I think she's saying she's performed, but I'll leave that to the grammar police over here. Is that what that word is?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so dating me will look like Triple H with a... I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Triple H with a bar, like a tricep pull-down bar in Roman Reigns' mouth.
It looks like a,
That's the one, yeah.
It looks like a horse thing,
You,
mate.
you described that pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, that was
And I'm
pretty
assuming in this situation I would be Roman Reigns.
That's completely up to you, mate.
So for the podcast, for the listeners out there, what does that mean? That's you're the one with the thing in your mouth.
Yeah, Triple H is like Roman Reigns is lying flat down on the bed with his neck up, and Triple H is just on top, completely in a
You're
dominant.
very good at describing that.
You
Dominant.
are. That was actually really impressive.
You could be like, you could do an audio bit for Kama Sutra.
I could do, mate.
Or WWE.
I'd love to do WWE commentary.
WWE meets Kama Sutra.
What? Oh,
It could be like a cross.
what's the video where he's like from the top? Oh, what? I can't think of what it is now. I have to try and think of it and reenact it. Do you know what I'm on about? Oh mate, I'm gonna find it and show you. But anyway, that is Annabelle. So I think we make something happen here, and eventually, if we can actually get Ted on a date on one of his dating apps from someone we meet, and especially someone that matched with you during recording.
Nothing bad. 'Cause if
No,
I'm
no, I'm
banned-
not going to
this
say
is
nothing bad.
serious.
I'm not going
If I-
to say nothing bad. This
if
is
I get
serious.
banned-
No,
It can't be-
the only
can't be bad.
The only thing I will say is right. If listeners remember the first episode, we spoke about this whole Ted is off dating people with
large breasts,
because they cause you.
more egg.
Okay, so how have you been dealing with that recently? Have you been on any dates?
Yep.
And have you been aiming for the smaller chested females? Okay.
Nope. It's my kryptonite. We've established. It's my weakness.
So your superpower would be flying and your kryptonite would be big boobs.
Yes. That's to a T. Any supervillain that has big tits, I'm done.
Oh my gosh, where is this going?
Why are
I
you
don't
such
even
an
know.
idiot? But yeah, I genuinely think get her to listen to their podcast.
No, I say we send nothing stupid. We're going to actually try and make this happen. I'm going to start off the message. Ted, can you do the duties, unlock the phone or whatever? I'm going to send the first
It'll be
message.
something nice. I promise we won't do anything
Something,
horrible.
no, nothing
You might as well
horrible.
mention the whole wrestling bondage
Yeah,
thing.
I will.
I feel
That's
like that's
kinda-
one to go.
So
for.
I'm a wrestler.
Right, that's kind of what I was going to go along the lines of, but I'm going to say... let me type it first. You two keep chatting, and when I'm done, I'll read this to you.
Yeah, and I'll do the second bit of the message because I think right, we're talking about lads' holidays and talking about being stitched up and his head being shaved. This is all love here. I think we support you. We want to find you
A woman that enjoys bondage.
She hasn't mentioned the word bondage.
There is literally a picture of someone with a crowbar in their mouth getting bent over.
Is that not copyright? Can she use that image?
Yeah, I think you can use that image. Yeah.
Really?
Nothing
so
wrong
you
with
could
that.
just put up a picture of
It's very
Orlando
descriptive.
Bloom.
It tells you everything you need to know about.
Why would I put up a picture of Orlando Bloom? A geezer that has a bigger knob than me?
Well, she doesn't look like that guy.
I hope not.
Right, okay, so the message is done. Okay, Ted, I could get... If you grew the hair up, mate, there could be Triple H vibes. A little bit, maybe.
Okay, you're doing
I'll
first.
take it.
You're doing
Triple
first
H,
message. I'm doing
definitely worth it.
second
Okay,
message.
so first message is, and we'll just see if she replies, right? So leave it on loud, and if it bings, we're going to see if it's her. Okay.
Go for it.
All right, gorgeous. Just want to know whether you see yourself more as Triple H or Roman Reigns? Question mark.
Alright,
Do you know what I would have said? I would have said specimen.
Okay, well,
Specimen.
you weren't sending the first message,
I would have said
specimen.
I would have said specimen. Fancy us.
This is good.
Right, specimen.
Fancy as
Fancy being left weak at the knees.
God.
No, close it.
Close it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. He just couldn't resist. He started swiping.
I get the second message. Right. Okay. Anyway, so let's go back. We were talking about lads' holidays.
Yes.
Right. So you just had your head shaved.
Yeah.
You must have
Yeah.
some funny stories.
I've got a couple. I've got...
Go on. Keep them PC. Actually, don't.
I do have one, which I thought I should start with, from a boys' weekend in Dublin.
Go on.
It was a little bit different. So I had actually met a girl in the club.
Yeah.
Decent.
Larger than life in both senses. She was,
Jolly.
Bubbly.
yeah, bubbly, funny.
Yeah.
Must have been like 18. I think I was 18. It was my mate's 18th birthday.
That's a great 18th birthday.
Yeah,
A trip
surprised.
to
He didn't
Dublin.
know. Surprised him.
Oh,
Who
ledge.
surprised him?
All of us in his family.
You lot are some good boys.
Yeah, it was a good day out, or a good weekend. So things had happened. Went back to the hotel room. It gets terrible. So obviously, whatever had happened, and she was like, "Oh," because it was still early. We were going to go back out, so she was going to have a shower. I said, "Yeah, that's fine." She asked if I was going to get in with her, and I was like, "It's a little bit weird because I've known you for about an hour."
And you're 18.
Yeah, at the time. So I waited for her to finish, and then I got in the shower after. But as I got out of the shower, she was stealing all my loose change on my bedside table. Like a homeless woman that I found on the street.
So you technically you paid for her.
I got mugged, yeah. For the sake of like €7.
Oh
Did you
my
stop
gosh.
her and say?
No, I was watching her do it. Just like, if I put her up on it, she might hurt me. I would rather just let her have the €7.
So you met a girl, took
Yeah.
her back to yours.
Yeah,
She used your shower and then robbed you.
yeah. And then we went on a night out.
With the girl.
Yeah.
Did you not make her buy you drinks?
With the money that she just stole from me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, what? That's what I was waiting for. It all just like wrapped up quite nicely, and she pays for your round.
But so her nickname in our group was can we like put something over the name?
Yeah, I can bleep it out.
So it was
yeah.
Fat Lucy from Crew was what my friends all called
I
her.
think that can stay in. To be fair, I don't know. I don't have to.
But it gets worse because this is 8 years ago, and every boys' holiday we're on,
Yeah.
we call her, and she obviously doesn't pick up because she knows the number, just to hear her voicemail.
Oh my gosh.
To this day, we still do it.
So we can do it now.
I don't have the number.
By the way,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
it's Hinge.
It's Hinge. Unlock the phone.
Is it Annabelle?
Yeah, it is.
No, okay, unlock it, and I get the message, don't I?
Yeah, Ash's message.
So your message was.
No, I'll read it.
Go on, Ash can or Ted.
Yeah,
can
go
read
on, you
out.
have it.
You have said, all right, gorgeous, just wanted to know whether you see yourself more as a Triple H or Roman Reigns. And she said Roman Reigns. Is that okay with you?
Roman Reigns is on the bottom with his neck up and a crowbar in his mouth. So Ted would be
More of a
would be
preference.
would be taking the Triple H position here.
Behind.
Yeah, the dominant position.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm just laughing because I
I can
know...
wipe the sweat off my brow.
yeah.
Right, so anyway, so you're not going to carry on because you were just telling us about your Dublin story.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just going to message...
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
You
fine.
tell us when
Nicely,
your message is
right?
done.
Nicely.
Yeah,
So
we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
make
was
this happen.
literally just in the shower, obviously head in hands, just contemplating life, knowing how bad I had just done. And yeah, opened the door and she was stealing loose change from my bedside table.
So what? So you made up a nickname for her and you called her, Any exciting phone calls with her, or she never answered?
Obviously never answered.
No way, she didn't answer. Mate, that is crazy, because I went to... So when we went to Rhodes, met a girl, got the number, whatever. Didn't really speak to her much, but we went to... we were out in Moscow about 3 months later, and she calls me. I'm in the middle of a nightclub with another... I don't know. I'm just in the middle of a nightclub having a good time. Right, and my phone's ringing, and I answer it.
Nothing bad, yeah.
No, nothing bad.
Wait, have you finished the message?
No.
Is that what you're laughing at?
No,
You're
no.
giggling to yourself as you write this? Oh, gosh, this is going to be bad.
If I get banned, I have to meet a girl in real life.
Yes.
That's what I'm worried about.
Okay, so I answered the phone. I'm like, hello? Didn't have the number saved or anything. I recognise the voice straight away. It's this girl. She's from, like, Sunderland. I recognise the voice straight away. It's like a bit Geordie, right? I was like, trying to hear it, but I'm in a club, like, it's really difficult. Anyway, she was on the phone for, like, a while, just chatting, and I think we eventually had a bit of a conversation about it. I was like, why are you calling me? We'll meet up, whatever, when I get back to London or England or something. We'll meet up in a town, wherever's in the middle of fucking Sunderland and London. I don't even know. And, didn't hear anything back. Didn't really fancy getting in contact with her again when I landed, and I was in Russia for, like, another 2 weeks anyway. My phone bill comes through. And I had nothing on it. I thought, oh, fuck, I might have a really... About 3 days later, she texts me with a picture of her phone bill. £87 it cost her to make that phone call.
Did you have to pay half?
Fuck no. That is not my fault. She was drunk and made that phone call. But yeah, that's a funny... I didn't even think of that. But yeah, she called me and literally cost her £87 to make a pointless phone call.
Was it a good call, though?
Nah, mate, nothing. I just went back with the other from Moscow in the end.
Why is this message taking
Because
so
I was giggling.
long?
Not to
Wait,
look
have
at.
you sent it?
Yeah, not to look into the reply.
But what I want to know, and I said it a little bit earlier, but have any of you ever been on like a holiday and had an injury, or your mates got injured or anything? Because I feel like injuries happen every lad's holiday I went on. Every single holiday.
I had one kind. I'm allergic to cats.
Right. Well, where's this going? Go on.
I fell asleep at the...
It's not.
Yeah, it's not that. Don't.
I was gonna say she's keen.
I fell asleep like the poolside on one of the beds, and a cat just laid on my face.
So literally like in between us with ants nest.
Well, kind of, but yeah, I was just...
Did your mates not clock, or they just were happy to see it?
I think they're just too hanging
At least
together.
he's getting some. Right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I just had fucking swollen eyes, sore throat.
Oh my gosh.
My allergies are terrible as well.
My allergies?
Yeah.
No way.
Other than that, no.
So what did you do? Take some Piriton and then you were good to go again? Or
Yeah, I think I was just
you went
sneezing
out
for
with
you.
like puffy eyes?
I would have puffy eyes for a couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is...
So I wish I could contribute more, but I've just not done lads.
Never had
I've
any
done
injuries?
festival stuff. I've never done like lads holiday. So we'll save that.
I think we should have a festivals pod, by the way. I think we should have a...
100%.
where
I've done
we-
festivals
I've
in
got a
England
lot of
and
stories
abroad.
from-
So yeah, I could do that. But yeah, like, I've always thought about it, and I always thought, oh, I missed out a bit here. But
Did your mates go, or you just never got round to that though?
the mates that I used to hang around with weren't really on it.
I feel like you might have missed a boat, like the tiniest bit.
Generation-wise,
I think
yeah.
the program that kicked it off for me was Sun, Sex and Suspicious Parents. That was like about when I started college. So that year we watched that program and booked a lads holiday. So that was what it was.
I was out of college.
So
then. I was working.
they were a year before. Those were all filmed a year before we went. Obviously, we get out to Zante. One of the guys who was on it is now rep in Zante. So like we were like, oh, it's amazing. Like we're basically here because you went to Zante and whatever, and we thought we'd. Can't remember what his name was and stuff, but we felt like we were meeting a celebrity. But like, have you ever met anyone on a lads on there and stuff?
That Jordan from Magaluf Weekend or
Oh,
whatever
yeah?
it is. Yeah, met him. Tim Westwood was out there when I was there.
Oh,
that's
Obviously,
not-
sore subject now.
yeah.
let's
definitely.
probably not talk about him right now.
Jordan from Magaluf Weekender.
Yeah, and we had a...
Who is he? What's he doing now, Jordan?
The same.
Still the same stuff. Like
Basically,
any
yeah.
show like Big Brother or anything like that, I'd imagine he's on.
Cool. It's a B-lister.
Yeah, pretty much. We we bumped into KSI and all of his mates.
No.
Wait, you've met KSI?
Yeah.
Are
I
you
don't
having
know
this?
in person.
Who else? Wait, who else? Was he on his own or you
No,
met like...
all of them.
It is Hinge. That
We'll
sounds
see.
like an incredible
Alright.
story, by the way. We're going to come back to that.
Yeah. So
Let's see what's happening
You're
on
reading
Hinge.
this one. Don't read it. You don't have to read.
Okay, right. Unlock it with your eyes. So, conversation at the moment. All right, gorgeous. Just want to know whether you see yourself
Don't need to read the whole thing.
more as Triple H or Roman Reigns. She said Roman Reigns. Is that okay with you? Kiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good kiss. I didn't even know.
Honestly, I'd have preferred to be Roman, but seeing as I'm 6'2", I'll go with it. We can switch, take turns. Okay?
Why are you looking at me? I thought that was nice.
Had to get your eye in there. Right. Okay, I'll let you two. Ted, I'm going to let you
Yeah,
carry
we'll
on
carry on. So,
with the
go for
KSI
it,
story.
yeah.
okay, so go on. Sorry.
I want to know, by the way, before I send this, I want to know everyone you met, by the way, who was with KSI.
Wait, so you met KSI?
Yep.
He's a big deal right now.
This was when we were 18, 19, so he was still a big deal, but not as big a deal.
Okay.
So one of my pals worked in, can I say the store?
Yeah.
Worked in Waitrose, and so did, I think it's called Tobias Gaming. You would know. So
yeah, Tobias.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, yeah.
So they worked together at Waitrose.
Decent.
Who was on holiday with all the Sidemen. So none of my mates are into that sort of stuff. It was just me and one of my pals. They've all walked past, and obviously my mates seen. I'm guessing his name's Toby if it's Tobias Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
We'd seen him, so we just got chatting, and they invited us into the club with them. And
So it was with who was there?
KSI, Vic Star, Road to Shore, Toad Jizzle.
That's such a funny name, isn't it?
Who else was there? Cal Freezy, I think, was there.
So like all like the
whole
big
Sidemen,
like
that's
YouTube
decent.
and
They
Sidemen
had,
now.
they had the upstairs of this club all booked out. So
And they
it was
let
just
you in.
us two.
Where?
In Magaluf.
Oh
it was
my
either
gosh.
Magaluf or Anapa. I can't
Yeah.
remember
Okay.
which
Yeah.
one. And it was just me and my friend and like the 10 of them. Didn't pay for a drink the whole night.
Have you got pictures of this?
Yeah, I do have a picture somewhere. I can.
If you actually have a pic, that's amazing. I'm
Well,
going to get this
put that
up.
on the Insta. That's
So you've met KSI and like
Yeah.
all the other. That's massive.
But this
mate.
was before.
friends.
This was before he
YouTube
was.
friends.
This was before he was big.
okay.
No, but he was like
always
big enough then. I
Well,
think.
big enough for us to recognise him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everyone was obviously calling him out and trying to get
So you
a
just
picture
had-
with him.
just had a
Heskey
night
time
out
and
with them.
stuff like that. It was like what was this like Heskey?
Yeah,
Mate, to
yeah, it
be
would've been
fair,
about
it would have
that.
been post Road to Division 1, so anyone our age would have known who KSI was.
It would have been about then. And I remember, I don't even know obviously how much I can say about the night. We were in there for about 2 or 3 hours. I think we were all quite pissed. I got kicked out for falling over and then never saw him again.
So if you had played your cards right, you could have been in Sidemen.
I doubt it. I think it already started.
Yeah. That's pretty cool still. That's pretty cool. Anyone else famous you met?
Not on that holiday. But what I would say is, for, like you said, celebrities up and coming or whatever, they were the nicest blokes ever.
Well, I guess they were still like normal guys. They hadn't like realised the levels. The message has been sent, by the way. We'll wait for a reply. Oh, we got another message.
I'll put it back on loud so we can hear it when it comes
We
back.
need the ding. The ding is a
Yeah.
good sound effect.
That means we know when to interrupt. Right. Here's
you
my
got.
message.
Do what you got to do.
Right, I'll tell you what. You read it and do what you need to do and send the message.
Okay, fine. So,
But I want to talk about. I've asked so many times. I feel like I'll come back to it. But I'm going to tell you this story that happened to my mate on a lad's holiday in Magaluf, and it was. I still sometimes I'll be laying there thinking about it, and I'll just tear up laughing. And I hope it's not one of them where you have to be there, right? But we're down in Magaluf. There used to be like where the Baywatch bar was on the square,
Yeah.
right down the end of the strip. We're down there. And we've been like drinking, and a couple of the boys have gone off elsewhere, and it's just me and him. And in the square, there's like all the punching machines and footy machines and that, right?
Is it BCM Square or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that's it, BCM Square, right? Oh, do you ever hold the snake at BCM?
Is this a big geezer or?
No, mate. There's an actual like we had a picture and there's like an anaconda or something. You just all hold it, but no, I'll never do that again. But in all seriousness, right? There's like the football machines. And there's a load of people smacking the ball and they're all getting rubbish scores. And if you know my mate, the only way I could have described him, he's a bit like Smithy from Gavin and Stacey. And we used to call him Smithy.
Is that James Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all smashed, but he's looking at these guys playing football, like having a go. And they're all getting like okay scores. He's walked up to him. He's like, right, fellas, move out of the way. I don't know what these scores are, but they're pathetic, right? And he's absolutely smashed. I don't know how he's going to even process what he's about to do, by the way. But he steps up. Everyone gets out of the way. He creates a circle, and because he's like a big guy, he's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And he's like, right, everyone stand back. He's like, hang on, I've got to take off my. He's got like brand new trainers for holiday. He's got like these ZX Flux, right? That's what they were back then. He's like, I've got to take my fluxes off. Takes off his right foot flux. He's there barefooted, ready. He's like, because he's one of those guys that he'll have theories behind everything. He thinks he can kick a ball harder, by the way, if his shoe's off. Right?
All right.
He's lined up, ready to take his penalty, does his like Ronaldo, takes a deep breath, runs up to it, I know he's got like this massive run up, he's putting all his force in, he absolutely smashes the ball, yeah? Like hard, like you can see how much force he's put into it. The thing don't even move. It don't even move. And it's not like he's flopped it, he's just basically, right, what's happened is, he's barefooted, And as he's kicked the ball, it's like a bit flat, and he's just hit the metal. And all he's kicked is metal. And you just hear him, he does like a little Bambi limp, and he's like, oh! Like, proper, it's, oh my gosh. The whole circle is all watching him, creasing. He's like falling to the floor, like, he knows he's in trouble, right? He knows he's in trouble. He looks down to his shoe. It's back over there where he took it off. He's like, well, that ain't going back on, right? He's like, I don't even know what to say, boys. The score ain't even gone up, right? Everyone's like creasing, and we've gone over to the ball to check it, and he's like crying. His foot's like pieces. He can't even put it on the floor, and the ball is fully flat. Yeah, so all these other guys, he's just gone straight through the ball, metal to bone. We're a long way from the hotel. If you know where Alex's bar is, and you know where BCM Square is,
I'm sure I would have seen it.
All the way down the bottom of the hill. And he's a big, big geezer, and he can't put his foot on the floor. And you know, as you walk along the strip, we're going all the way out the strip, everyone's trying to get you in the bar. Mate, he's like fuming. All he wants to do is get home, and you get stopped at every bar, and he's just absolutely dying. And he's telling every single person to fuck off, and he's walking up the strip, barefooted, with one shoe on, the other one's being dragged up the hill like an absolute cripple. And we get back. We still haven't looked, by the way. We're so smashed. We get back finally. It probably took over an hour just to get up the hill. He was walking so slow, bless him. We get back to the hotel. He takes his sock off. Oh my gosh! It is the biggest, most purple. He had big feet anyway. Yeah. Oh, is that a message?
I don't know.
Message. Go on. I've got a text.
It's not for you to read.
Right. Okay. I'll give you. Right.
At the end of the podcast,
saw a glimpse of that, and I don't like it already.
Okay. So, I don't know what you last heard, but this is where we're
I
at.
haven't seen anything.
They were going to take turns, but the last message was, we can switch, take turns. I replied, so down for this. I've got a toy you could use for me if we do swap. Random, but do you listen to podcasts, as well?
Obviously, yeah.
Because we kind of want to get her known that this is all going on at the same time.
That would take us to 10 viewers.
She replied, we hit 100 actually. Shout out to everyone that's been listening, but we actually hit 100.
Love that.
100, which was mental. She said, what toy is that? ? And she also said she does listen to podcasts, right? Ash steps in with, nothing weird, I promise. I'll keep that one in the bag for another time, laughing face. Check out Whispering Guys on Insta, then you can decide if you want to reply or not. Come on, you can't leave me with that. Let a girl know. I just have you farting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She's found the fart clip.
That's brilliant.
No, it's not.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
brilliant.
Annabelle, if you're listening to this episode is all about you, basically.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, we want you to go out with Ted on a date. And if you're open to it, you might already be organising the date before you see this, but we would love it to happen.
Don't get me banned off this, because this is literally all I have.
We have not got you banned once. We've been nice, right?
Can I ask why you got banned? Or is it...
You can.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, fire away.
I had left my phone on the table at the pub, and my mates had changed my prompts. Obviously forgetting, because I'd had a few drinks. So the prompts were...
When you say prompts, and I'm old geezer.
So you've got a picture of yourself, and it will say you've got like a choice of questions that you have to do. So it'll be an interesting fact about me that you wouldn't know. Favorite place to go on holiday, just like small talk icebreakers.
Yeah.
And they had changed mine to...
Keep it PG-ish.
They had changed mine to things I would never do again. And the answer was, let my uncle take me into the garden shed. Was the first one. It gets worse. Yeah. And the other one was, things I'm looking for in a partner. And it was nice eyes and a tight vagina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, I didn't really know.
That one was there before they changed it, though, right?
It was similar, just less full on. And yes, I woke up to a ban from Hinge.
How did you get banned? Do people report that?
Yeah, someone's reported it.
Oh,
I'm guessing it was the girl I sent it to. Yeah. So she had reported it. Obviously, I tried to appeal it.
How can you appeal that?
You email Hinge.
And say what? My friend took my phone.
No, I played it down and said, oh, sorry, I don't know why I've been banned. It must be an error. And they just said, obviously, we've looked into it. It's, why are you laughing?
No, it's fine. To be fair, I think those messages are fine. They're quite progressive.
Yeah, I think it's conversational. We've kept it.
I want something to happen from here, but that's like, unbelievable.
Yeah. So we've looked into it. Obviously, your ban isn't going to be overturned, and yeah, good luck in the future.
And now you're back, and they don't know.
Now I've got a new phone, new email.
I can't believe that's what it took. It took over £1,000 pretty much to get you back on Hinge.
Yeah.
I
hope you find the love of your life from this second chance.
Fucking hell.
You never know. Annabelle might be the one. Also, just point this out. When we leave this, you cannot tell her that those messages were us. And Annabelle, if you are watching this, right, I hope you've shared it with your friends.
Yeah, everyone, make sure if you're listening, check us out on all the socials. We need to remind everyone, and I know this sounds like so naggy, but you need to, if you're listening to the pod, you have to drop a follow on Spotify.
Yep.
Yeah, just click follow. It's so easy to do. Or Apple Music, subscribe to it. Or Apple Podcasts, right? Just press subscribe. Make sure you do. It helps us out way more than you know. Like, it really does. So,
and touching on that, if you are a listener who likes to put it on the background but actually wants to watch, you can also look at us or follow us on YouTube and you'll get to see us in person.
But what we need to talk about, right, is how we ended last week's episode, right?
How do we end it?
Would you rather? that reel has got us a lot of feedback and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we need number 2, Ash. Have you got one ready for us? Because
I haven't got one.
We
ready
got Ted here this week as well.
I haven't got one ready, but I'm sure I can come up with one on the spot. I always struggle, all right, because I want to keep it slightly PG.
Yeah, you have to a little bit.
I don't want it to be
go for it. I'm all ears.
Outrageous. Right. So yeah, you have caught me on the spot with this Would You Rather, but I am the king of Would You Rathers, and I do love them. And actually, I'm not being rude, right? I'm not going to look at you. I'm going to look at the camera because a lot of people have played along with these on the Would You Rathers. So, this week's Ash's episode 3 Would You Rather, right?
Yep.
Would you rather your internet history gets published to everyone in your phone book, or a nude picture of you gets published to everyone in your phone book, right? So, would you rather your internet history, so your internet websites, browsers, everything you've been searching, goes out to everyone in your Facebook, your social media, your Instagram,
Facebook.
Your phone,
I'm
everything,
not 40.
Everything, yeah. All your social media. Or would you rather a nude picture goes out?
My phone book don't really bother me. I'm not even lying. My phone book's
social media.
limited.
Everyone, social media.
So not just my phone book.
That's what I said. Social media, Facebook. Were you
Right.
not listening?
I wasn't, mate. Actually, I was. What did you say to me the other week? No. Anyway, I would. Okay, first instinct. I'll take the search history. They can all look at my search history and just be like, "What a freak."
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. If everyone in my phone book and on my social media is getting a knobby, my life is over. I've lost my job, and they all know I've got a tiny cock. I'd rather look like a creep.
Why? You can't use that word. We said no C words on this podcast.
I don't think there's anything wrong with cock though.
It's well aggressive, isn't it?
No.
It's so aggressive.
Nah.
I prefer penis.
I know you
I bet
do.
you do.
He set himself up so nicely there. I knocked the ball down to Ted, crouchy. Ted's there. Fucking Van der Vaart. Bang!
And I'm goalkeeper facing the wrong way. You know.
Yeah.
I was drinking out the bottle of water on the side of, oh mate, how
Was there whiskey actually, mate? That weren't water.
It's got to be the second option.
How bad is your search history? Forget incognito mode exists. Think of all the shit you've ever searched. How bad is it?
A lot of it's just celebrities naked.
Really? Mine's like random stuff as well. Like,
I don't think mine's actually that bad, to be fair.
I think they could have it. That, like, if they know it's come from you.
Yeah, it comes from you.
Because, like, if they saw the nude picture, would they
It's
know
a message. It's a message from you.
Okay.
Comes
No,
from
the
you.
nude one is like...
Comes from you. Comes from you.
Yeah, right.
But
Okay.
is my face in
You're
it.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sticking to my
definitely
guns.
the search history.
I'm sticking to my guns.
Yeah,
No one
well.
wants to see that angle.
Okay, we're sure. As long as you're sure.
Alright, so on the subject of being naked, I do have another holiday story from Magaluf.
All right.
Go on.
I'm intrigued.
So I was 18, 19, around that sort of age, and we thought it'd be a good idea to strip me completely, start bollock naked, get me in a suitcase, and put me in the girls' room and not tell anyone. Which was fine, but I'm not the smallest of blokes.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
god.
obviously I've got
How
in
big's the suitcase?
just a generic size.
Right,
like
okay.
I don't know, that
Have
big.
all the boys had to, like, lift it in or wheeled you in or something?
No, so they've opened it up and I've got in like
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
I don't know, like Voldemort position in Harry Potter. You know, he comes out of the well thing, like
Yeah,
boiling
yeah.
hot. Yeah, I was like that, completely naked, fetal position, got in it, done me up, but the zips fell off.
Oh, my God. Because
Yeah.
it was too, like,
Yeah.
stretched. Yeah.
So the zip's fallen off, so we can't obviously do anything with it. I'm stuck in there. We've had to force it open. And I've had to buy a new suitcase the day before the flight.
Oh my god.
And explain to the girls why.
What did the girls say?
Well, I didn't get in there. I was stuck in the suitcase, just start bullet naked in our room.
Oh, they didn't even send you
No.
in with this. Oh my
So I
god.
ruined my suitcase, got naked for no reason.
So
and had to
what
buy
would have
one.
happened if they'd opened it in their room?
I probably would have got a sex charge, I'm assuming.
What, was it their suitcase or yours?
No, it was my suitcase.
So how was this going to work? Because they would have been like,
Did you
whose
know the
suitcase
girls
is it?
before
Yeah,
the trip?
we knew him. We'd had a couple of nights out with them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It didn't make sense.
It does.
So they would see a random suitcase in their room.
And
Yeah,
be
we
like,
just roll
they'd
one
be like,
in.
oh my god, what the fuck? Were they in their room at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd be like, what the fuck's this?
Oh.
Open it up and Ted would be
Yeah,
there,
just me.
Voldemort,
Yeah.
shriveled up,
Yeah, shrimp out.
come out like, the boy.
Yeah. And you look back now and you think, what an idiot.
That's
What-
quality though, to be
What
fair.
a moron.
I think that if that had worked, it could have been amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think we're looking at sex charges here. I feel like we're looking at a victory lap back into the boys'
Yeah,
room.
legendary
And the boys would be like,
status.
oh my god, as if that happened. Legend.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a stupid idea.
do you know what else is a stupid idea on holiday? Fucking tattoos. Now, I've never got one, but quite a few of my mates have come back with tattoos.
I always cringe when I see people with that. I just feel like you're asking for trouble, aren't you?
It's a proper tramp stamp, isn't it, when you get one on holiday?
Yeah.
Like a lad's holiday.
Yeah.
You're looking at like you might have one. Have you got one?
You know I've got one. Yeah.
I didn't know you got it on holiday. I thought you meant a night out, but I didn't know holiday.
No, it was, again, Magaluf. I've got
They've made some money off you.
a girl's name on my arse.
A girl's name.
A
From the
girl's
room?
name.
The-
No,
from
I
the
met
suitcase
her in
room?
the parlour.
Oh, no, what? Oh,
in the
my-
parlour.
Yeah.
Wait, so you'd gone into the parlour with...
What were you
we
going to
met
get?
her on a night out,
Yeah.
and yeah, just got her name on my arse.
So what were you going to get before you met her?
It was just one of them things where we were all going to get a tattoo. One of them mate got lips,
Okay.
and I just went straight with a name.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you even get some
I got some free drinks out of it.
from her?
No, from my lot.
So what'd you get from her?
A look of disgust.
Oh, my God. Wait, do you still have it now?
No, I had to get it tatted over when I had a girlfriend.
What? Wait, so your girlfriend saw it once,
Yeah.
and then was like, "You need to cover that up."
Yeah, she was like, I'm not touching it. Not that she touches my ass, but I'm not going anywhere near it if you've got that on your ass.
What is there now?
It sounds even worse. I've got a big rose on my ass.
You have a...
A big
Yeah,
one.
Like a Cheryl Cole sort of tattoo.
What do girls say now when they see a rose on your bum?
What the fuck is that?
Have you got a photo of the rose?
If we get 20 likes, I'll get it out.
20 likes? Oh my gosh. If you're watching on YouTube, we need 20 likes. Oh my gosh. Or even Instagram Reels or whatever. 20 likes.
Yeah.
And we'll get the rose out, yeah?
I'll show you it.
At
Yes.
what
Yeah.
point do you tell them you've got the rose, or you like prepare them for it, or you just wait until they're like pulling the shorts down and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, do they pull your shorts down? Don't you feel like a little kid if they pull your shorts
We
down?
are not going into this.
No, you know what, right? No.
You got to put them down yourself like a big boy.
Yeah, obviously. The worst thing you can ever do, yeah, is
Why is she behind him if he's pulling
like,
his shorts down?
t-shirt is the first thing to come off.
Yeah, you
There's
feel a little
no way you're walking around boxers and a t-shirt.
No, not boxer t-shirt. There's no boxers in a t-shirt.
bit. Do you keep socks on?
No, you go no boxers and a t-shirt.
And one sock. Just in case.
You sound like a homeless man. You sound like a homeless man that's got a hard on.
And sometimes a tie. Sometimes a tie, no shirt. I just go and put a tie on because it means business.
Now, t-shirts...
I imagine, have you ever watched wrestling? You know, like Mankind?
Yeah,
Gives
yeah.
you a shirt and a
Mick
sock.
Foley with a sock on his arm.
No, honestly, obviously it's the t-shirt first, alright?
Yeah, t-shirt for... Well, you're saying obviously now, it's a smooth recovery there, Ash.
I would say
T-shirt first.
T-shirt first.
t-shirt
every time.
first.
Boxers
then
last.
There's no way I'm being left in the scenario where I've still got my t-shirt on, no trousers and my knobs out. No chance, mate. What? T-shirts off first every time.
My oldest boxers, the ones with all the holes in, or
Yeah.
they look like.
How
I've
do they
shit
get holes
myself.
in? That's what I never understand.
Straight-
From
Like
playing
when you-
football and
yeah.
stuff like that.
No, but how do they get to the football stage? You said with your old ones, you put them there.
Well, yeah, it's just the ones that I had originally.
Do you know how they do? And this is something I don't even know if girls listening will know. But boys have like a technique to unstick their balls from their legs. That all men do, right? Is that when you're hot, you don't want to make it so obvious. So you give it like the little side movement and just loosens it up.
I feel like I
Right.
should close my legs now.
Right?
'Cause I've been doing that for the last 10 minutes.
Everyone does that, yeah, just giving it a little loosen up. And girls won't even know men are doing it. But it's without making it obvious and like ridiculous. Like you're like giving it an old reach around. Not a reach around.
Reach around.
Giving it a little move around and
Both of you have a lot of confidence as well in your shorts. I'm just putting that out there.
Look at the camera, mate. Actually, why is my knee in the shot? What the fuck? Ash, what? You've zoomed out or something? That's a much different
I
angle.
haven't touched it.
Oh my god, my knob's been out the whole time. No, but in all seriousness, I was giving it some air. The door's open. It's been quite nice. I think we're gonna have to cut this for a second and come back.
Oh my gosh, I'm cutting that. So when you go to these like lads' holidays, right, and you organise it, is it literally like the In-Betweeners where you get shirts like designed and stuff?
I never had a t-shirt like that.
His face is telling me that he has had shirts.
Ted gives a lot of stuff away early
He
doors.
does.
Doesn't even have to say a word. He's like, yeah, I know.
No poker face. We did do a game, so we all had to pick each other outfits for a night out.
Okay.
So we'd put all of our sizes in a hat.
When you say sizes.
Shoe sizes, trouser sizes, shirt size, any accessories you can
Oh,
think
okay,
of.
okay. I thought you meant.
And then whoever...
Wait, all together? So it'll be like Ted, large...
Yeah, so you would write your
right.
name and then your sizes, shirts, trousers,
Right,
whatever,
okay,
and
yeah.
put it in the hat. And whoever's you got out, you would buy their outfit for, but no one else knew until we got on the holiday. So obviously we had people going shopping, like groups of 3 of them going shopping,
Yeah.
and they all thought they were stitching someone else up, but the one whose outfit they were actually buying for was shopping with them, like egging them on. So we had I won't say his name, but we've got like a 6'7" geezer in our group,
He's a big guy.
and I mean you pretty much know who he is now. We've only got one 6'7" geezer, but he was wearing a policewoman's leather bondage outfit, which went up to probably not far off his nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Open top police uniform. We had a geezer in a Speedos, no trousers, Speedos, a cape, a swimming hat, but the Speedos were backless.
Oh no.
Can I just say, right, that does not count as an outfit. I'd be fuming.
He refused to go out.
It's a quality idea though.
You
That's one
can't
of the
get a
best things
cape
I've
and
ever heard.
speedos and a swimming.
He was. I'm like, you might have had goggles, or I might have had it. I can't remember, but yeah, it was Speedos and a cape. And I think one of our mates is known for having massive nipples, so we got him one of the see-through mesh vests, so you could see his nipples just like pressed against the t-shirt.
Folded a bit.
Oh my god.
I think one of them had to wear Uggs.
What did you wear?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
I'm
ask.
pretty sure I got stitched up with a dress. It was something along those lines, like a full-on dress and sandals.
It's actually not too bad when
The
you look at
sandals
what the
makes
other
it
guys
worse,
like to
I
wear.
think.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously the Speedos and the swimming cap was.
Oh
by
my
far
god,
the one.
that's one of the best things I've ever heard. To be fair, in terms of dressing up for an outfit.
But if you're going to do it, you all have to do it, because we'd obviously got there, we'd all got changed, going from room to room, just laughing at each other, and you realise we can't go out like this.
Did you not go out?
We looked like the worst bunch of superheroes ever.
You should have gone out. Fuck it, just see what happens.
I can't remember what the other ones were, but yeah, one lad had Uggs on, and it was like 30 odd degrees.
Oh yeah, imagine that'd be sweaty.
Yeah.
Who's paying for Uggs?
I can't say any names, but yeah.
Jesus.
They were just like TK Maxx ones, they weren't the proper
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Oh my days.
Yeah.
We had a shit shirt. That's as far as we went. To be fair, but
You
that's
see
nothing.
them around here as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
saw one on Saturday, and it was just like all pineapple.
To be fair, the worst I've dressed up maybe is like pub golf or something.
I've always wanted to do that though.
Dressed up.
I've never done it. I've never understood it.
Okay, so
What?
you go right. I'm not an expert here, but I'm pretty sure you just basically set out a line of pubs as that the course.
Yep.
And then you get given a par to down your drink.
Yeah.
So it'll be
And it'll
like
be different
pint
drinks.
of beer, free. This one's a free par. You got to do it
You
in
have to
3
do it in
sips.
3 sips.
And it's like a game of golf, but obviously you might get given like a different type of drink that you've got to like, I don't know, do in 2 or something
Yeah,
like that or whatever. That's like the most boring way to describe it. But if we do it, we'll film it and put it on YouTube. Like now, if we were going to do a lads' holiday, I'd be looking at all inclusive. That
think
sort
you'd
of
have
thing.
to, yeah.
That's where you show how much you've grown up.
Yeah.
But before it was like you'd wait for the best rep to like come up to you and be like, mate, even when you go out for meals, you'd be waiting to see which rep was giving you the best deal on a steak.
We'll give you 1,000 shots of piss for a tenner. You just
Literally.
take it just because there's 1,000 of them.
Oh my gosh. And I remember some of the bars and like the clubs. Like obviously Magaluf was like BCM.
Yeah.
To be fair to BCM, that is one of the best like nightclubs I went into, but not really a nightclub vibe like you'd have in England. It was more like a festival or a concert. Because like there was some pretty good DJs there. I think we had like Hardwell or something, and then like another guy. But it was like actually pretty good.
I'm trying to think who I bumped into.
Nah, go on.
He was like a young DJ.
Avicii,
No, definitely not him.
Martin Garrix.
I think it might have been Martin
Oh,
Garrix.
okay, that's fucking ledge.
That rings a bell.
He was young as well. He's like
Yeah, it
our
was
age.
him. Yeah, it was him.
Wait, so you met Martin Garrix in...
Yeah, I think I got a picture of him
Oh my
at
god.
the airport. I didn't know who he was.
Mate, how have you done this?
Ted has met everyone.
All of my mates knew who he was. I didn't have a clue. And then he was
So you
in the
just
airport.
got a picture of
We're
him
the
anyway.
fucking animals. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that geezer. He was.
Yeah.
So we saw him the night before, and then we got in. Obviously, went back to the airport to fly home, and he was in the same airport.
That's ledge, to be fair.
So we've just decided we're doing a pub golf for the podcast. If you fancy it, turn up. We'll let you know all the pubs. Bring all your pals. Hopefully, we get more than just us three.
Oh yeah, open invitation. Go
Yeah.
on, even better, yeah.
You do have to dress up though. That's the rules.
Yeah, you won't be allowed entry if you're not dressed up.
Like we
2
can,
hours.
Like we can
No,
dress
you
the
can
pub.
go in the pub, but you ain't with us.
Yeah.
But no, you don't have entry to this.
We'll put the itinerary out on Twitter, make sure you're following.
So what's the fancy dress? The fancy dress is going to be a swimming cap
A cake.
We're going to buy in each other's sizes.
and 2 socks.
But yeah, so we'll have a pub golf in the pipeline and potentially a little trip abroad where we do a throwback to a boys' holiday.
Is that one an open invite as well?
No, that one is 18 again, mate. I'm all over that. 100%.
Well, mate, I'm game as long as you convince my missus.
For 5 days, it's happening.
3 days.
We'll start a GoFundMe so we haven't got to pay out of our own pocket.
Or for my funeral.
That could work as well. But a little GoFundMe just for flights. We can sort the accommodation out.
100%. I think we just leave it in your capable hands. You give me the dates. I want... Look, if you can only do 3 days, just whack an extra 2 on for me. I'll take the 5 days. I'll take one for the team, the extra 2 days out there.
Right.
We'll make it a business trip, so we record the podcast out there as well.
And we
Yeah.
claim back our expenses.
I don't think we're at that level yet, but
We'll
we'll
all wear
give it a go.
GoPros.
We'll all wear GoPros, like...
Like that weird train geezer.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, Francis
Yeah.
Borgway or whatever he's called. No, but in all seriousness, the camera would be unbelievable. We get some amazing footage if we did
Yeah,
a little
100%. We all need to
face
get
cam.
game like GoPros.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's happening. And anyone that asks for our Instagram, we just give out the pod Insta.
I'll get some business cards, some little
we'll wear
little
t-shirts.
badges, little stickers.
We just wear t-shirts, says it on the back.
By the way, we know some of you have been listening to the pod, but we need you to tell your mates about it as well.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ways to help us out, as well as dropping a follow and checking us out on all the socials. Make sure if you're enjoying it, you tell your mates as well. Let's get it out there. Let's try and spread the word, because I'm running out of people to talk to about the podcast. So we're still trying to spread the word, but like we need
100%.
you guys to help us out on that one.
100%. So if you see a post or you see a reel or you see a video or anything you like, just share it in your story, please, and we would appreciate it massively.
Yeah, and we've got some bonus footage and stuff that isn't in the pod that'll be coming out on the socials and stuff like that. And we're like we said, we're going to hopefully film that pod golf and film some other stuff for the YouTube. So keep an eye out on that. You can obviously watch the pod as well. Obviously, the good-looking one is now back as well. So you've got some.
I've been here all along.
I didn't mean you, man. I'm
Okay,
really sorry about that. But yeah, obviously, check us out on all the socials. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Dan.
I'm Ted.
I'm Ted.
What?
Ash has polished off the whole bottle of whiskey by now.
I haven't. Sorry, I'll do that again. I'm Ash. Right.
Yeah, thanks for watching episode 3.
Yeah, goodbye.
It's
See
good
you
to be
later.
back.